Someone had asked me if I knew if Nubs had left the punk rock museum, so I reached out, and she got back to me and confirmed the sad news that she has indeed left the punk rock museum. We're here to talk about it. Hey, how's it going? My name is Dan Frampton. Thank you so much for kicking back with me here today, and this story is going to start on the NoFX record, War on Errorism. Cast your mind back to the year 2003. For me, I was just about to graduate high school when this thing came out. On that record, we were introduced to a character known as Nubs in the song She's Nubs. In this song, Fat Mike illustrates this woman who goes to shows that didn't have any fingers or toes. But they must not have known. She does actually have toes, just only 8 of them. And at the time, I didn't know this, but they wrote this song without her knowledge, okay? We're gonna get into it in a little bit, but remember the song starts like this. It's kinda hard to wear high heels or slip on banana peels. How does she get in and out of tubs? I hope she don't get mad. I hope she thinks this song is good, not bad, because we're here to say she's totally rad. She's Nubs. And this song really does have a tone of celebration and not mockery, even though it does kind of like poke fun at her a little bit, but it's done in like NoFX kind of style, and it's pretty hard to get mad at it. Because on one respect, it could come across as pretty ableist to go meet somebody who doesn't have arms, doesn't have legs, and then to write a song about them where they call her Nubs could be perceived as pretty insensitive, especially through today's lens. But Nubs, born Tally Osborne, didn't see it that way. She embraced it. Tally Osborne was born in the 80s in Montreal, and her parents made her wear prosthetics because they claimed that it made people feel awkward, made people feel uncomfortable. So she moved to Toronto to study social work at Ryerson University, and she met other punk rockers. When they saw her in her prosthetics, they were like, hey, what are you doing? Take those things off. You don't need those things. So now Tally Osborne felt accepted. She was born without arms or legs, but still has feet, but those feet only have 8 toes in total. But don't call her disabled, because Tally Osborne can do everything that us normal-bodied people can do. She just has a more creative way of going about it. So, through going to shows, she meets everybody. She's on stage with Against Me and Lagwagon. She meets NoFX. NoFX write this song about her. So then she just emails Fat Mike and is like, hey, Fat Mike, is this song She's Nubs about me? And Fat Mike goes, you know what? It is. Tally Osborne embraced the nickname, and she kind of became a celebrity in the punk world. And it really helps that the song She's Nubs is extremely catchy. It's a great track, and it gives her a theme song. It makes her a larger-than-life persona right off the bat. And at the time, she asked Fat Mike for a job at Fat Records, his record label, didn't get the job at the time. She started working for Virgin Mobile, and Richard Branson himself noticed the talents and the inspiration that is Tally Osborne. He named her one of the top 10 most inspirational people he ever met, flew her to a private island, had this like celebration, and then when she came back, she had the notoriety and the experience to become an inspirational speaker. And not only all that, she had the story, charisma, and stage presence to make it all happen. And that brings us to 2022, where Fat Mike reaches out to her and asks her to be the face of the upcoming punk rock museum. That's right. Fat Mike is erecting a whole museum for punk rock in Las Vegas, and he needs an ambassador, and he reaches out to Nubs to be the absolute face of the place. He would have her go out to shows in her scooter emblazoned with the punk rock museum logos all over the place. And then when she was back at HQ, she would be the customer service director. It seemed like there were big plans for Nubs, the face that runs the place. That's huge. That's like Mickey Mouse level. That's like John Cena level, which is what makes this story so full circle and so heartbreaking. Tally Osborne is a longtime fan of punk rock, and for her to be able to be down there in kind of like an epicenter of it would have been a dream come true. On one hand, she knew she had the chance to give a tour of a museum with the likes of Joan Jett, but on the other hand, she knew it was all a gamble. And less than a year later, she has confirmed that yes, she has left the punk rock museum. But for legal reasons, she can't get into any more than that. But it has been confirmed. Now, I'm not going to sit here and speculate the hows, the whys, the wheres this all went down. I think that would be a little bit insensitive. And I'm not here to use this in my narrative against the Punk Rock Museum because I am on record as saying that they are going to fold in under 2 years. Losing the face that runs the place doesn't look great. But that's not the message of this story. That's not what I want you walking away from here thinking. Sure, Tally Osborne had this song written about her by NoFX, wanted to be a part of the record label, didn't get the job, and then years later got the job to be the face of Fat Mike's Punk Rock Museum, just to have the carpet yoinked out from underneath her in a new city, in a new country, with a whole bunch of new people. But don't fret. I listened to an interview called Spinnin' Yarns with Nubs, and she says that she's doing just fine. She has an agent. She's out there trying to get some acting roles. She's out there doing her little burlesque thing. I'm very happy and proud that she's finding all the right kinds of people for her personality and for her soul. She's not defined by the nickname Nubs. Just because NoFX turned her into a punk rock celebrity is not going to pigeonhole this person one bit. It is not the end. Not by a long shot. There are so many conventions and a lot of things going down in Las Vegas. I'm sure she can get out there and motivationally speak her little tookus off. Huge shout out to Tally Osborne. Thank you so much for getting back to me and confirming this. Nothing but peace, love, and respect, and I'm rooting for her all the way. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, also huge shout out to you. Really appreciate you. You got to remember to put that like. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to go ahead and do that. And I also want to bring to your attention my second channel. This second channel is a place where I focus on mostly professional wrestling. So if you're into wrestling, AEW, WWE, that kind of thing, head on over there and check out those videos. I'll leave a link to my most recent one at the very end of this video. We're over halfway to getting that channel monetized. So the more people over there, the merrier. Even if you're not a huge professional wrestling fan, go over there, subscribe, let a video play all the way through, let the algorithm know. If you like the drama commentary that goes down on this channel, you're definitely gonna love that exact same kind of slop over there. Anytime someone's talking shit on Twitter, I'm there to cover it. Anytime somebody's getting in hot water with their boss, I'm there to cover it, okay? I'm not always talking about the stuff that goes on the screen. I like the juicy, behind-the-scenes, dramatic, salacious, sloppy type stuff that you know Dan Frampton is all about. So I'm taking the same vibe of this channel and just slapping a professional wrestling sticker on the front. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you might like this video. Okay, see you later.